Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tylarius, aka Ty Killington. Man, we got a good one for you today. Hell yeah, hell to the yeah. I know it's a 10-minute video. I get it. Stick with me. We got some quality content coming at you. This is gonna be mad controversial. All right, this is a really good video. Very, very entertaining. So definitely, I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the illest, realest content in the game. Make sure you smash that like button. Hell yeah. Today we are talking about the Vagner versus the Tempesta. Okay, I have to say it like that, Tempesta. So without any further ado, let's check out this performance review. Hell yeah. First of all, you know how I do. This is my track. This is my testing. All right, these are all based off my opinions and my findings. This is a top speed, straight line test. The Tempesta is on the left-hand side. We got the Dubashe Vagner on the right side. These are just, you have to say it like this when you buy the game, right? They say in the manual certain like names and words of things you have to say particularly in a particular way. Okay, so it's the Tempesta and it's the Dubashe. All right. Anyways, oh my God. But as you see right here, both cars very, very fast, very, very quick off the line. However, the Vagner very quickly starts to pull away there and gain on the Tempesta and go on down the track much faster. This is a 5-mile track, right? The checkpoints are set up in increments of a quarter mile, half mile, 3/4 mile, then 1 mile intervals after that. All right, I do believe that 5-mile track is a pretty good distance. As you should know, the vehicle should reach its top performance within 5 miles. And that's definitely what this track is designed to do. So then here we have it right here. Both cars extremely fast. The Tempesta is a very good car, very competitive in the super class. I mean, it really is a good car. And the Vagner is a very good car as well. Once again, as you see right here, let's go over the times real fast. The Vagner, the Dubashe Vagner comes in at 118.587, and the Tempesta comes in at 121.957. Okay, so as you see, the Vagner does pull in a quicker time, top speed. Okay, there are a bunch of new cars coming out. There's another supercar in particular, the XA21. I still recommend hold off on making any big purchases until we find out what the deal is with this XA21. Okay, definitely. Next test we have coming up right here is around my circuit. This is a very fast track. Okay. Is the Tempesta is on the left and the Dubashe Vagner is on the right. Okay, as you see right here, great start. Now, there has been a lot of testing on all these cars, okay? Now, top speed makes a big difference in certain tracks, and in some tracks it doesn't. Some tracks are much more handling, intensive. And, with another test video I'll come out later today, hopefully, you'll see that. You'll see the difference in how top speed versus handling really does make a impact on certain tracks with these cars, okay? And that's a big deal. This is a 10-lap course, dry weather conditions, of course. Everything's good to go on that. And we're just rocking around this track right here. I've done a very significant amount of lap trials and testing with the Vagner, and a lot with the Tempesta as well. So as you can see here, now you may have seen right in the very, very beginning a little glitch or lag with the recording, and I'm going to talk about that later on. We're going to go further. Just stick with me here. I get it. It's a 10-minute video. I know that sucks. I get it. I'm sorry. But I want to make sure you guys see everything. I want to make sure I explain all this stuff for you, and we get a very good idea of what's going on. I want you to see the lines and the apex, all that good stuff, and go on down through the whole entire track and the whole entire test with this, all right? But I will address that a little bit later on, so nobody freak out. I don't want anybody saying like, Ty, oh my God, you're cheating, bro. Oh my God, it's crazy, man. Whatever. So yeah, but we will go over that, so don't worry. And it will also happen towards the end as well. This is how it is sometimes with recording. But like I said, we'll go over that. Both of these cars are amazing to drive. They're a dream to drive. They really are. The Tempesta is the Tempesta feels like a much heavier car. It feels like it's just more solid on the track. The Vagner, the Tempesta. The Vagner is it feels like a free spirit. It's a wild car. It's not, but it's not really. It feels looser than what it really is. It actually is a very solid to the ground vehicle. It handles it kind of, unless you kind of get the hang of it, you have to, it makes you feel like it's about to kick out, but it won't. However, it's got that little sweet spot, kind of like the Elegy RH8. Once you hit that once you go just a little bit over the edge, it'll kick out on you, so you have to be careful with that. but it is a very fast car, as we saw in the top speed, and it handles and carries that speed through the corners very, very well. And it makes it an all-around very good car to race with. It really is. I mean, both these cars, in my opinion, are going to be in the top 5 for racing on the majority of all tracks. You know, like I've said before, like you should know already, you know, every track has its favorite car. Every car has its favorite track, and they may not be the same, right? You know, everybody has a different style. You know, a lot of these testing will, you know, will vary with, you know, a person who's testing, with the type of car they're driving. And all that stuff goes into it, but you have to, you have to understand that, you know, there's not one track for every car, there's not one car for every track, and that's very, very important for you guys to know. That's why we bring you these videos, so you have an idea, so you kind of get a range and you can kind of get an idea of what's going on, because you know, you don't want to get you know, you don't want to buy a car. That's why I'm recommending everyone to just kind of hold off on the Vagner. If you want to get it, get it. If you got plenty of money, you know, go for it. If you got, you know, I'd say 5-6 million plus, drop 1.5 million on this car, you know, if you want to, and then the extra 300,000 to 400,000 on mods. But remember though, you're at 40% of your net worth in the game if you buy this car and you have around $5 to $6 million. Okay, so keep that in mind. But if you got the money, you want to get it, it is a great car. It'll be competitive. However, you know, Rockstar is known for doing this. They may pop out with this XA21, and it may be, you know, a night and day difference from anything else we have in the game, and it may just make the superclass a one-car class, where that car, the XA21, will be the car you'll want to use for the majority of all super car races. So please be careful on that. It has burned me in the past, and it has burned a lot of people, you know, leading up to this. So just, you know, if you can, I get it. If you want to have it, you got to get it. Go for it. It's a good car, it really is. But I'm still strongly recommending grind. Get that money, grind out, and hold off until the XA21 comes out, and then make your decision. You'll have enough money for both of them. As you see, the Vagner comes in at 4 minutes, 38 seconds, 0.177. The Tempesta comes in at 4.42. The Tempesta lost. It was slower on this track than the Vagner. Okay, that's very, very controversial. I know. Oh my God. But that just goes to show you, you know, I could have gotten better times with the Tempesta. I could have gotten better times with the Vagner. I could have got worse with both, you know. So, but real quick, let me go over this with you real fast. So as you noticed, there was a little bit of a glitch or a lag in the recording of my footage. And I honestly didn't even notice until I was making this video just a few moments ago. So I wanted to freeze frame these cars, very same track, same thing, everything, at the same exact, or as close as I could to the same exact moment, to show you that if the recording was completely butter, you would see the difference in the exact times at the exact same spot. So as you see right here, look at the map on the left, look at the actual physical markings on the track in the middle, and then look at the times on the right. At this point, this is the very first lap right here. The Dubashi Vagner is at a 17.48 current lap, and the overall time is 17.40 because it's the very first one as well. And the Tempesta is at 17.85. So you can already see on the very first lap, same exact spot and condition, the Vagner is starting to pull a little bit on the Tempesta at 0.4 of a second right there. Okay, so that's important. Now, at the very end, it happened again. Plus, I wanted to show you that even at the very end, that little glitch did not make any difference at all in the overall time. Look at the map on the left-hand side. Right, cars at the same exact spot. Look at the stop sign and the shadowing. The only difference is the Vagner is closer to the center line than the Tempesta, so that's where you get a little bit of a difference in the visuals right there. But look at the time on the right-hand side. You got 25.29 for current lap and 435.67 overall for the actual time, which we're about to finish out. So as you see right there, the Vagner was keeping consistent on a better lap than the Tempesta. As you can see, 25.29 versus 25.67, which is roughly 0.4 of a second per lap, and it ended up equaling a 4.3567 in overall time versus a 4.39. So roughly 4 seconds quicker on the Vagner, which we saw on the overall end time. So keep that in mind right there. I wanted to make sure I pointed that out and show you guys so nobody's freaking out. With my testing on this track, the Vagner was faster than the Tempesta. All right, the Dubashi took out its competition on this particular track. That doesn't mean that the Vagner will always beat the Tempesta, and vice versa. It doesn't mean the Tempesta will always beat the Vagner. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's just the importance of why we test and while you need to make sure you get a full spectrum of information on these cars. Okay, I hope this helped out. Please let me know if you guys got any questions in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the illest content of the game. Make sure you smash that like button. Stay dangerous. Peace.